Sanjeev Majumdar. I'm working as a manager at NRDC, National Research Development Corporation. Many of you have heard the name of the NRDC. It's Government of India enterprise, basically involved in technology transfer. So I have been assigned by this activity, and just I will try to touch upon the basics, and if any questions you can write us. So again, welcome to all students and mentors and faculties and IIC ecosystem partners. While beginning with IP, many of us research literature. There is a definition for intellectual property right. Legally, it is defined as the legal rights which result from intellectual activity in the industrial, scientific, and logistical fields. Means really how our rights are being protected for our intellectual activity in all sorts of activities like industrial activities, scientific activities, literary, and artistic. Normally, it can be understood as like if we are from literary and artistic works and properties which we can feel, touch, and know, we can transfer, or movable property, or car, pen, furniture, dress, anything what we have. That is property. Similar to our intellectual activities, our literary works, our inventions are also our intangible property. Here, in property, we can transfer it physically from one to another. But intellectual property, or intellectual property, literary works and inventions, these are being transferred by technology transfer from one person to another person. Likewise, the property, if we have a tangible property, you can sell it, you can buy it, you can lease or rent it, you can assign it to someone, and it's being passed from one generation to another generation by will. Similarly, intellectual property also can be sold, can be bought, can be leased, rent, or can be assigned, or can be passed by will. So, treatment is very much similar with the movable properties. Since we all are contributing to very new solution for a problem, so we are, or very much purpose is, since we have devoted our time, we have thought about a new solution. So some economic rights over our inventions, over our creativity should be there. So intellectual property gives us economic rights to all creators, and it also provides an opportunity to commercially exploit for the owners. And while developing a technology and giving this solution, the expenses are also involved in that. So that capex also, as return of investment, will come back. And as I told, like movable property, it can be transferred. So this IP can be transferred to others for better use, for to reach at the masses, to reach at the public, for the benefit of the society. And as we are progressing towards one to another, one to another, so our creativity also contributes towards cultural development also. So IP and creativity are very much, IP is for the creativity, and these all creativities to get benefited from that. These are the reasons, roles of the IP in our creativity system. So in creativity, our IP protection is required. The role we identified. Why we are thinking why it is required? If IP protection is there, so we can stop others, so that no one can market their product as saying their own. So we can stop them, all freeloaders. Our R&D is our R&Ds, so we must protect that. And to getting profit from them, that is also an objective to protection. IP, like trademarks, supports us for marketing and advertisements, and also to maintain our loyal followers or subscribers or kind of customers. And getting benefit from that plus benefit, again, it gives us opportunity to invest into new products or new range of inventions. So we all from our ecosystem players from IIC, so we are working with startups, our students. So being a mentor, being a facilitator, we have to, when we are discussing about the ideas and idea of the students, those who are coming to our IICs and students, those who are helping each other. Here, I wanted to brief you in very generally, since our creativity can be of any kind. So, type of intellectual property what we have created have been treated by law in different forms. So, basically, to give a proper protection and to implement that law and order, every government, every system has designed different tools for that, or different kind of protection mechanism is there. So since idea is there, business idea is there, startup is going to be formed, or many maybe may it has been formed. So when we are discussing about the idea, we are discussing about the product. So here, what are the opportunities we have to protect that IP? We have to decide. So it kind of all are requested to have a 1 hour or 2 hour brainstorming about the complete vision and again identifying the opportunities. The startup is registered, the brand name he has designed. So for that brand name and for his domain name, the startup is advised to file a trademark. Trademark is type of IP which protects our brands, which protects our image, so that over the time when the startup or this company is attaining a reputation or having a loyal customers, so these trademarks will get them an image. So by the time the brand will be established, but very much at the very first stage, we have to identify the brand name and we have to file a trademark application. Trademarks are being filed in 5 offices in India. We have Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata office, and one additional office is there in Ahmedabad. So based on jurisdiction, trademark application can be filed. Trademark protection is for 10 years and it can be registered again and again, renewed after the registration. And nowadays, trademark registration is very simple now. So all startups, those who have formed their company, they must go with their brand name. Those who are services, they can get registration for their service mark also. So it's very first activity for all the startups. They must register their trademark. Now, many creativities you have. You have a startup maybe working in the software field, or maybe working in education sector, or maybe working in other services. So where there are certain books, contents, or protocols are there, they can, and also softwares, they must go for registration of their copyright. Copyright office is only one in Delhi. Earlier it was under MHRD, but being a uniform system, now it is under the TIPP, Ministry of Commerce and Industries. So Patent Office Delhi is having also copyright office into its premises. So copyright registration can be filed online also, and it can be filed offline also. All your literary and artistic work, all your software part, all your printed materials can be filed as a copyright. I told trademark is for 10 years, copyright is for 60 years, term of protection. But when it is for a individual natural person, this 60 years is being counted after the death of the author who has created that. And for a company or a legal body, it is from the year of publication, it is 60 years. So it's very much required. Again, copyright is an additional protection for your trademarks also. So once trademark is registered, you can go for filing of with exact that color combination and whatnot, you can file a copyright for that also. Now all our startups, those who have good products, those products which are having a particular specific design which is looking very good, and based on the aesthetics they can market their products. So protection mechanism here is industrial designs. Protection term is for 10 years. Offices we have 4: Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. So you have to file a design application online to, as per your jurisdiction, to either Delhi or Chennai or Kolkata or Mumbai, with whatever region the startup is having its address. So designs can be registered for 10 years, and if required, can be renewed again for 5 years. No more protection beyond 50.